And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now here's Ingram. Yep, that one's good.
I like how Brandon Ingram weathers the inside coverage, fighting his way to the bucket.
Lowry outside. Here he goes. Doesn't go for him. Good D by Williamson. Outside for Ingram. Goes back up. And there's a nice layup by Williamson. Williamson's got his second basket.
Great position by Zion. It's what allows him to get offensive rebounds.
Here's Strus. And Ingram with the block. And Butler with the block.
Known for being a strong defender, Butler takes pride in blocking shots.
Pass to Strus. 13 feet out. And Williamson with the block. Ingram into the lane. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
Woo! B.A., that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. Nice D from Valanciunas.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't.
Oh, hammer it home.
Woo, that hurt. Unbelievable hang time, giving the crowd its money's worth. Go ahead, Zion.
For three, Lowry. Misses again, now 0 for 3. McCollum with it, picked up by Lowry. Williamson outside. To the inside. Valanciunas. That one's in. Coming off a nice dish from Williamson.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
And Grant, no team better than Miami at developing undrafted prospects.
I mean, for key roles, too. You look at last year's playoffs. Strus, Martin, Vincent, Robinson. It's allowed Miami to stay on top in a salary cap-driven league.
Stolen by Valanciunas. And it's the Pelicans on the break. The shot by Ingram, no good.
Great opportunity. Just couldn't complete the play.
Yes, getting a little ahead of himself on that play.
And it's Pelicans ball. They're on a 14-4 run. To the paint. Oh, and the big finish by Williamson.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
I'll tell you, this was their strategy coming in. They obviously identified a weakness there inside.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Now here's McCollum. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Here's Lowry. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
When he gets into the lane, Kyle Lowry is so hard to predict, which is why he'll get to the line so often.
Yeah, and Kyle Lowry has always used his stocky build to his advantage. But coming into this season, the Heat said he'd have to address his conditioning.
Here's Alvarado. Here's Daniels. Rebounded by Butler. Ooh, poked away. Out to Lowry. Miami, no good that time either. Grant, we saw in last year's playoffs, the hamstring injury hampered Lowry.
It really did. I mean, he plays a physical style, getting in there and taking charges. And as he enters his late 30s, staying in peak condition could help him withstand the rigors of the season. What a way to begin this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused and really jumped on the other team early.
In for the Heat, Gabe Vincent.
Now Butler. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Just 5 on the clock. No good that time. Good D by Williamson. Here's Daniels.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Out to the right wing. Back to Hero. Oladipo left side. The 3 is up. The Pelicans pull it in. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by Yurtseven. 1:24 left in the first quarter. Hero on the wing. Pass to Yurtseven. Back to Hero. To the left wing. To the middle. Good D by Williamson. And the Pelicans with possession here. Leading by 12. Hernan Gomez gets the bucket.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Here's New Orleans now. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul. Substitution for your goal.
Here's Hayes. Here's Nance. Basket counts. And the Pelicans lead by 14.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Pass to Daniels. Off target from 3-point range. And so here is Miami. Butler with the ball. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Daniels. Here's Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
Good ball movement from Devontae Graham, noticing the wide open teammate and getting it to him.
And so it's New Orleans with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. Boy, they've been... And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for New Orleans?
Establishing a paint presence early in the game, it really helps and pays big dividends down the line because it frees up your perimeter.
McCollum. Adebayo with the rejection.
With a strong sense of timing and awareness, Bam sent that shot away.
You know, Grant, sometimes with certain flagrant fouls, you'll hear people say it was a dirty play, but not a dirty player. But when does it become both?
Well, we all understand, B.A., dirty plays aren't good for the game, but sometimes a flagrant foul will happen. A lot of times, though, you have to factor in a pattern of behavior. I really believe players who have a history of being called for a lot of flagrant fouls plays a big role in how it's perceived.
Into the lane. Can't hit that one. Good D by Adebayo. Difficult situation for Miami. Pass to Robinson. Fires the 3. No good on the shot. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. And here's Ingram. Give him 8. Knocked away. And stolen by Adebayo. Left side Robinson. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Good touch from Robinson inside. The D can't let him get this deep.
McCollum right side. And out of bounds, the Heat will take it. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Substitution on the court.
Smitty, the challenges of being a small market team are very real for the Pelicans.
You know, it's tough to attract big name talent or get stars willing to invest in your franchise. BA, but the Pelicans are doing what they can to overcome it.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, guys, Jimmy Butler's focus is all on team success. In fact, his agent said whenever he calls Jimmy to congratulate him on personal accolades, like All-NBA team, for example, Jimmy hangs up in his face before he can finish the sentence. Crying for Butler, there's only one prize that really matters.
Yeah, he's a rare breed, Allie, for sure. Thanks for that. And when Pelicans fans watch what Ingram has become, it takes the sting out of the Anthony Davis trade, Greg.
Yeah, I mean, Ingram has grown into a full-fledged star in New Orleans. I mean, he's a centerpiece for the franchise going forward. Now, looking back, it seems like it was a win-win trade for both teams.
Shot's good by McCollum. And the Pelicans lead by 16.
Terrific execution on the break. CJ understanding where to run to.
Pass to Hernan Gomez. And Adebayo over to help. Crafty move. Adebayo grabs the board. And the Heat with possession. Robinson on the wing. It's Adebayo with the drive. And Adebayo slams it in.
Explosive move by Bam Adebayo. For a big, he does a great job of generating points off drives.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Brandon Ingram.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Well, an all-star appearance for Bam Adebayo in 2020. Grant, you think he can get back there?
No doubt. I mean, I think the bigger issue is we've seen his numbers taper off just in the postseason. Can he reverse that and bring his best when it matters most?
Here's Hernan Gomez. Second chance effort. Robinson with the block. And he recovers it. Back to Hernan Gomez. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, bottom line for this Pelican squad, they need to get better on the defensive end. They may have to get more 3-and-D type of guys on this roster.
Good on both. All right, so about the Pelicans, what has been holding them back?
Well, B.A., it's definitely not the offense, especially with the healthy Zion. If they can find a way to have greater consistency on the defensive end, then they can take a big step as a franchise.
Here's Strus. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3. McCollum with it. Inside. Valanciunas. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Well, that is why we call CJ a combo guard. He can score with the best, but he also can facilitate.
Lowry, no good.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Here's Adebayo. Valanciunas with a rebound.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
For 3, Robinson gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
Very comfortable shooting out of the corner. Duncan Robinson with no hesitation.
And here's Ingram outside. Miami grabs the miss.
Kyle Lowry didn't make his first All-Star game until year 9. That is very rare.
And that one misses. Breaking into an All-Star team like Lowry did, man, it's so tough, Smitty.
There are only 12 spots, BA, and Kyle grabbed one of them. Reason why he's played at an unbelievable level, and his teams, they are winning.
Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit.
We see it almost nightly. Hero is underrated in terms of his ability to score inside.
Here's Alvarado. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Hernan Gomez gets the bucket.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Hero for 3. Valanciunas with a rebound. Here's Alvarado. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Here's Alvarado.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Now Hernan Gomez. And it's going to be a 3-second call. New Orleans making some changes.
Substitution on the court.
We've got 1:55 left in the first half. Lowry outside. Hero outside. Pass to Dedmon. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Assist goes to
The toughness of Dedmon showing up again, making the extra effort play, finishes through contact.
Now Hayes. He's guarded by Martin. Lowry with a steal. Hero for 3. Rebounded by New Orleans. At one point, they led by 16. Here's Williamson. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That'll belong to Kyle Lowry.
What you respect about Zion, he's not trying to flex on everyone. He sees the big picture on the court and in the public eye.
The crossover. And Lowry with the lay-in.
What a move by Lowry. He can create shots with his handles.
Down low. "50 seconds left in the half. Pass to Martin. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Fiery play by Kyle Lowry, drawing the foul and still putting up his shot. What's really helped Miami over the last few years, they've had some of the most accurate three-point shooters in the league. I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
And it's Miami's ball. They're on a 17-7 run. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Lowry's got 8.
And the attacking mentality of Kyle Lowry, tearing his way to the rim with ease.
Time called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. Both teams changing it up here. New Orleans in the lead. Pass to Williamson. And they double up Williamson. Tipped away. Butler with a steal. And here's Oladipo. Outside Butler. Hero for 3. Pure from 3-point range. And it's now just a 1-point New Orleans lead. And here's Ingram from the arc. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Pelicans ahead, up 1. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Pass to Valanciunas. Up and over Lowry. Valanciunas can't get it to go.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Outside Strus. Lowry right side. For the lead. It's stolen by Ingram. McCollum with it. Picked up by Lowry. Here's Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
I love how efficient Zion is. Dependable at picking smart shots to take.
Lowry outside. And stolen by Williamson. Pass to Ingram. Driving in. The shot comes out. Oh, great D that time from Adebayo. Lowry outside. Martin up top. This for the tie. Shot clock at 6. And here's Butler outside. They get the rebound. Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
A tireless worker. You don't have to call plays for Adebayo for him to score. Bam Adebayo gives his team so much flexibility, playing multiple positions and doing whatever the team asks.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, Miami is very efficient. Coach Spoelstra said, quote, "You want to maximize your offense in all the different ways in your menu without feeling like you're taking turns." I don't think anyone would say that about our team. They're an unselfish group that likes sharing the ball, and they enjoy each other's success. Brian?
Allie, thank you. Smitty, how about Bam Adebayo? He really diversifies this team offensively.
He does, B.A. He's a consistent scorer, and he's fierce on the defensive end, guarding smaller guys. Back in 2021, Zion Williamson was on a serious hot streak. In 25 consecutive games, he dropped 25 or more points and did it on 50% shooting.
And stolen by Williamson. And it's the Pelicans on the break. Pass to McCollum. And again, no good by New Orleans. Well, Zion, when he's on the floor, he has proven he is an efficient player. Others are envious of that.
They are, B.A. They're envious of his shot selection and his point total. He stays aggressive because he knows what his team needs from him. Physical play inside the paint all night long.
Great recognition. Understanding that that one is all him.
Sometimes that's the call. You want to be unselfish, but even more so, you want to be effective.
And here's Butler outside. On target from range. Butler's got 6 points.
There are no easy comebacks, but they really had to dig deep for this one.
Tremendous composure on display. When they were down big, they did not panic. They just stuck with the game plan.
Butler with a steal. In transition, here they come. Lowry, good. And now a 5-point Heat lead.
Defensive Butler is absolutely tremendous. Active hands, came away with a steal on that play.
Goes up at the elbow. And it's Alvarado missing. And here are the Heat. A big stretch here going. 10-2. Butler. Misses off the left iron. Here's Jones. Rips it home off a terrific move.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
Kept alive. Here's Butler. Here's Martin. Offensive rebound. Heat. Here's Lowry. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
What you love about Lowry is his physicality in the lanes. It's amazing at his height what he can do.
That free throw no good.
Over the course of his career, Jimmy Butler's made strides in a lot of areas. He's really matured as a playmaker in the past several seasons.
Well, Smitty, we've seen an uptick in Butler's assists since he moved on from the 76ers.
Yeah, we're not going to start calling him Jimmy Dimes. We know passing has played a big part of his game. He trusts his teammate. He doesn't feel the need to always take over. But Jimmy is definitely a scorer.
Robinson with a steal. Here's Butler. And that comes off the assist by Lowry. Butler's got 8 points in the quarter. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Miami.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball, quick hands causing a lot of steals.
All alone. Basket's good. Butler's got 10.
Jimmy knows he's the leader of his team, and shots like this demonstrate his confident mindset.
Well, that was clearly a foul. Now, guys, when you think about this Miami Heat team, you hear a lot of talk about their ability to score. But how about the way they play on both ends of the floor?
And he sinks the second. Defensively, this Heat team was top 3 in points allowed per game and top 5 in defensive efficiency last year.
You know, B.A., that's something that surely isn't talked about enough. And when they're not having their best shooting night, they'll suffocate you on the defensive end.
And as it goes out of bounds, New Orleans will keep possession. Heat on D. 6-point game. Inside. Here's McCollum. Lays it up and banks it in.
Outsmarting the defense, CJ manages to get the rock and put it back.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on CJ McCollum. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
Butler up top. And his 5th make of the game in 12 attempts.
The physical abilities of Jimmy Butler, wow. Using his power and speed to make plays inside.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. Back to Vincent. Up and over McCollum. Here's Butler. Jones with some nice D. The Pelicans trail. To the paint. Stolen by Hero.
2 minutes remaining.
Oladipo with the ball. And it's Ingram picking him up.
Pelicans.
And the call will be against Brandon Ingram. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Personal foul.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Substitution on the court.
Now here's Adebayo. He's got 16. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
The Pelicans were pretty impressive last season, managing to successfully battle their way into the playoffs through a tough play-in tournament.
You know, in that play-in, the Pelicans faced some serious competition, Smitty.
BA, they defeated the Spurs and the Clippers, which was no easy task, but the Pelicans were ready for the challenge and ended up securing a playoff berth. Not just swinging the ball around the perimeter, aggressive move inside.
Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
The emergence of Adebayo as a scorer, this franchise has to be ecstatic.
And a slam dunk by Ingram.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Pass to your 7. Hero outside. The 3. Unable to get that one. And it's New Orleans taking it the other way. Here's Daniels. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It goes on Victor Oladipo.
Third team foul.
And he knocks down the first one. Smitty, it can be pretty impressive to watch this Miami squad go to work on the offensive end.
Yes, B.A., the reason why they have a bunch of talented shooters, that's for certain. But they also pay attention to the little things, like grabbing offensive boards and moving the ball around.
Blocked! And they're able to recover. Back to Hero. Pass to Vincent. Three-pointer. Oh, almost had a four-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for three.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot three.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Good on the second one. And he nails the third. Here's McCollum. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Nance, plenty of space. Adebayo grabs the board.
Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
Back to Hero. Pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
Nice work in there by Adebayo. He sets a physical tone for this team.
Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third. Both teams putting up some points. It's the Heat. They lead by 7. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. The Heat with the lead. To the inside. And Adebayo slams it in.
Continues to develop as a playmaker. It's nice to see Tyler Hero create for others.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
It's Adebayo with the drive. And here's Butler outside. Pass to Vincent. Puts up a three. The shot off that time. And New Orleans will come the other way. Here's Graham. And the shot goes in.
Love the take from Graham right there. Not allowing the defense to bother him.
Both teams will make substitutions.
Second personal foul. First team foul. Substitution.
About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Outside Strus. Back to Butler. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. Butler's got 14 points here in the second half.
You don't always have to force your way to the rim. That time, Jimmy takes what the defense allows.
Hero, no good. Right side, Jones. Graham for three. Rebound by the Heat. Oh, swiped away. Now the Pelicans in transition. Here's Jones. Here's Nance. Denied by Adebayo. And they get it back. And Adebayo slams it in.
Showing off the dynamic athleticism, Bam is no stranger to rocking the rim.
Timeout called. The Pelicans. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Willie Green coaching his team during that last break. He really got into them, saying, quote, "You guys aren't playing hard enough. Forget the X's and O's. We need to play with passion. Let's just see that for the last part of this game. Guys."
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Ingram.
That's just hustle by Jimmy Butler. Did not give up on that look. Opponents, they don't get clean looks when he's around.
Martin outside. To the middle. Here's Butler. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. The Pelicans trail. McCollum drives in. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
The handles of C.J. McCollum on full display.
Pass to Martin. Butler on the wing. Martin outside. Out to Lowry. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Butler outside.
Man, at what point do you blame the play calling more than the player?
Here's McCollum. And it's blocked by Martin. Here's Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
He can do incredible things. He can also help you win by simply being reliable.
Outside Jones.
Just an unacceptable turnover. You have to know where you are.
Make a bad man. I go spend. Talk all they want, I don't care what they say, cause your matter. Now him I con the carry for my head every night. Now you I want it. No, 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 don't tell me no, no, no. You can be my partner, never ride it solo, no. And we got lucky, no need to. I'm feeling what you're doing, oh yeah, baby, gotta go, gotta go. No. Your body, they make I see, now you where they cut my fancy. Don't they do me, I get banky, oh no, no, no.